Let's see, the pitch is getting a clean up during the break. 4 or 5 pitches might be used on the square for this tournament. It's a surface devoid of any grass. Oh, lovely shot. Good adjustment. Chip down the track.
First to play the cover region. There's a big gap there. That's why he's gone to look for that gap. Then once the ball was pitched up, he went over those fielders. This is good batting.
Just an inside edge. 3 gone, 11 in the gap. First boundary for Rohit Sharma.
Feel that one boundary coming off the middle of the bat. Yes, Mustafa's ball at the pads. Been angling the ball across, but this time he bowled at the pads. Sharma knew where that fielder was and just glanced it away nicely, away from that fielder.
Sami Gavaskar mentioned he's not far away from 11,000 runs in the game, so some milestones to look forward to. Only 37 short of 4
runs between the two of them. That's massive.
Doesn't quite time it. Should pick up a couple. Gets hold of that. Intention was clear. He's looking to give himself room. Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, Saurav Ganguly, the 10th player overall.
And this time was a lot more measured shot, you could say. He wasn't rushing down the pitch as we've seen him in the early.
Oh, good stop. Saved the boundary there. 5 gone, 23 for no loss. Oh, lovely. How good is that? Both these players have
glorious shot, not the easiest of shots to play through mid-wicket. The straightness of the bat is so impressive and so pleasing as well. Often you think of the white ball game and you think of cross-batted shots and slogs, but that is a wonder.
There was a time when he was doing 800 push-ups in a day. 800.
I don't know about that.
Oh, brilliant. That is so far away. That's in the second tier.
Oh, he got into position so quickly. It's his favourite shot, his strongest shot. Tanzim doesn't have that pace to trouble Shubman Gill. And not many have the pace, in all fairness. As good a shot as we have seen today.
3 years, he's some apprentice. Now he gets going too, this time through the offside. And India now putting their foot on the accelerator.
Nazmul Singh Shanta will need to do a little bit of more thinking in terms of...
Ahmed 4 overs for 17. And they might have. Now it'll go fell behind. The top edge for a while, the man on the edge of the circle thought it was coming at him, then realized it was way past him.
Putting it away easily. This one probably just a tad bit slow, or probably bounced a little bit more. Didn't have enough control on it. Hit the bottom of his bat, tells you that he swung the bat a touch too early. Luckily for him, just landing over short fine legs. Out.
They like ball coming onto the bat nicely.
taken. There is a wicket after all for Bangladesh. Rohit in this over when the ball went away from that fielder at short 5. This time, he went for the beg your pardon, on the offside. Just try to hit it over the top. Train that he catches on. And in the end, pretty easy one for Rishad Hussain. Breaks the partnership. Now play is done. 69 for one. Well, he offers a smile too.
Came much slower than he thought. Almost hit the back of his bat there. Why he smiled there. Virat Kohli. Deep squarely coming in now. Been here for a few days now before the start of this game. Virat Kohli. Okay, attacking shot even in the nets. More for his batting where he just comes.
Outfits where the other bowlers will
He's against England. There he goes, milking it for singles. 88 for 1.
Adil Rashid in particular. It's good pace and good turn and bounce.
Just looking at the pitch, it's noticeably more worn, you would say.
Just sneaking down. Kohli for lack of pace. A real slow, loopy one. Kohli had to wait and wait.
Tell you what, knowing how you two go at each other,
The absolute key for the leg spinner with this field is his length. If he's a bit short, given the pace of the pitch, he'll be able to play it off the pitch and work that gap against the spin. So he's got to try and drag them forward.
And what a weekend it will be. England-Australia in Lahore. Man comes up saying to Kohli, you can have the sweep if you want. And he gets it straight past that man that was brought up. It was a drag down.
the field had been moved around and he bowls it just a little bit short and on the leg stump as well, giving Kohli all the time in the world to hit it between those two fielders. India needed that.
That's the length. That's the length.
Just the odd ball, he's turned very sharply. He bowls from not quite beyond the perpendicular, but his arm is very high, so he's not likely to...
In the air, gone. Kohli against leg spin again, it's done for him.
Pitches away to the leg side, so he really fell off this shot. Watch him fall off it, he's carved it in the air and offered what in the end was a very simple...
Oh, run-out chance, run-out chance. Both with the direct hit and with the bowler.
Well, he was a long way down there, Shreyas Iyer, and he gets an apology from Shubman Gill, which suggests that Gill might have called the run. He does call the run there. Shreyas Iyer responds, and he got lucky twice. First of all, that the direct hit missed, and then that the bowler didn't pick up cleanly there, because he would have had time just to underarm flick it towards the stumps.
Edged in the gap. There's a fourth slip, and the keeper, and it went straight between them. It was a slow ball cutter.
Edge, although Shreyas Iyer just slightly opened the blade to push it square on the offside. That was a genuine...
Some room to find space.
He'll get the run that takes him to his 50.
He's in good form, as we've been saying. Fourth consecutive score of 50 or more. A little bit more turn. The shot he plays well, the inside out, but it's to the huge boundary there, so just a single. Said. And then the boundary will come. Just need that one from time to time.
Knew that flow that he's developed, and he goes at it, and he goes hard when he does. Back himself to do it. He's done it nicely. Not exactly where he would have wanted it. He's definitely going to take the result. Another boundary to the left of point.
16 fours and 4 sixes for Bangladesh. India 15 fours and 1 6. Takes the catch. Look to go over the top. Najmul Hasan
English pitch. Shreyas Iyer, who's been in good form for India, right on the toe end of the bat, knew it straight away. It's just down to whether or not the catch was taken. Drops the right shoulder.
Been a good day for Shubman Gill. He's on a half century, still in there. Fans enjoying watching him bat. It's hard work. It's not a typical ODI run chase that you get to see on the subcontinent, so you're going to have to see. Zai. Lovely shot. And that is why he comes in at number 5. He's such a key player, because from time to time
He's picked up the length first and foremost beautifully, but you still got to hold your shot a little bit and time it off this slower pitch. And the timing was superb, so much so. Just look how far forward of square that is. It's more.
Oh, straight up, this could be a wicket. Bowlers call for it. Completes the catch, yet another wicket goes down.
Things around. He's turning things around, but just subtle changes of grip. You can see that the seam sitting up, so that allows him to go across the left-hander slightly. It doesn't come into the arc. Backside Patel, and then it was just over to him.
Missed the fielders. He does on that occasion, though, and does it really well. He's just glided that down. And Shubman Gill, beautifully played.
It's also because of the time he spent in the crease. Makes this late adjustment. No slip in place. Third man's a little square. Patel. Has to hurry.
Metslide, men's face wash.
Left Rishad has got just 2. Those 6 overs will be crucial. That's why they miss someone like Mahmudullah. He could have been useful to bowl at least 3 or 4 overs. It was off spin.
Also with the bat, very handy bat, at number 7, 6 or 7. India 78 needed of 107. But they can't really afford to lose any more wickets. I think there's Hardik Pandya after this.
There's enough batting. There's Hardik Pandya, there's Jadeja as well. Really experienced players. Plus there's Shubman Gill, here Rahul. So the required run rate, it's not alarming, it's 4.36 at this moment in time. But it's building a partnership. Trying to stretch this partnership of 8 to about 40. So Paul pistol rifle, standing in his 92nd game. Adrian Holstock from South Africa, also pretty experienced. I also think what will happen with teams watching this chase from India. Bowlers with the skill and the ability to bowl the slower deliveries take the pace off the ball. As even the faster bowlers, I think more of their overs will be used in the middle of the innings rather than wasting it with the new ball. You don't get wickets with a new ball. 2 overs is fine. 3 overs. A bit of spin or whatever pace bowlers you have, use them in short spells and get the ones with the skill like a Mustafizur. You need his at least 7 overs after that new ball to be utilized in this period, even if it's 8. But that's where the runs will be hard to come by. He can take wickets as well.
With the batting depth that India has, chasing has always been a lot easier for them. But still, you don't want to get into a situation with the net run rate always a factor. You don't want to get into a situation where you're struggling.
But just seeing this, the way this pitch is, 154 for 4. Come back to that. Really, really good. Now Miraz, 4 overs he's got left. Can he pull out something? Also, will Gill look to target him? He's someone who varies his pace nicely. He can toss the ball up in the air, get it to tip, he can push it through the air. Arshdeep Singh, no Rishabh Pant.
Who are the nervy types in that dressing room, Ravi? You've still got a few that you work with in there. Are they all cool
They'll
cats?
let it get tight, and a few people, they'll start taking positions. In the dressing room, some out there, they'll not get up, change their seats. I know 1 or 2 who will go where. It gets really tight. I know one person who will be inside the dressing room watching it on the box. That'll be the captain. Try and find him, you won't find him if it gets really tight.
We've all been there. It's the worst place to be when you've got absolutely nothing you can do, no influence over the proceedings out in the middle. You try and portray an air of cool and calm for the rest of your teammates, as because you know they've got half an eye on you, but
it's superstition also. If that's happened and then you've gone on to win the game, you go back to it. 158 for 4.
non-stop streaming की super.
Much more physically imposing bowler than he was some years ago. Not that this pitch is helping him, but he's much more strongly built than he was. Over pitches slightly on this occasion.
You can see there's some tension in the crowd. Bangladesh supporters will be hoping for a breakthrough. India will need And we're hoping that this partnership carries on. What they want is the strike to rotate. And that'll ease the pressure. Because you're going to get one big over when you're looking for the chase. That'll make it much easier.
Yes, the asking rate at the moment is just a little over 4. So you take singles, take 4 or 5 singles every over. For the next maybe 5 or 6 overs, you're keeping up with it. And then keep wickets in hand. You've got the big hitters like Hardik Pandya to come in.
You see, even a batsman like Shubman Gill, who's well set, it's not easy for him to really force the pace. This goes to show how difficult it is for a new man. That's why very important you're tight in the circle here. You don't give those easy singles away. All those dot balls, let the pressure build. That's in the air, on the bounce to the man at square leg.
Plays that shot very well, doesn't he? Picks up length quickly. He doesn't really move deep into his crease, but he just picks it up, plays it almost off the front foot. He had a beautiful shot at the start of the innings that went into the second tier. Fantastic.
That's well done. Played with soft hands. He was off in a flash. Good thing from India's point of view. They've got the players who can play the big shots towards the end. Both these players are capable of doing it, Rahul and Shubman Gill. Then they've got Hardik Pandya, Jadeja. It's just a case of getting closer and then looking for a big over. At the moment, 68 needed. (161) for 435 overs have been bowled. He got 100 of 77 balls, which still is the fastest in ICC Champions Trophy. You can see there 269 for England, Blackwell 82, Knight 50. And in reply, India 271 for 2, and Sehwag blazing away to 126. Ganguly getting 100 as well. So a very good opening partnership. As things stand here, 35 overs, 161 for 4. Here's Mirage.
Question for Shanto is when he's going to bowl his leg spinner. He's got 2 overs left on the leg spinner, or including this one from Mirage, the off spinner. It's a delicate balancing act. He can't afford to let it go too far now, because you get to a point where only 30-40 runs are required, and Hardik Pandya just comes in and whacks a couple of sixes, game done. Do you feel it's coming to that point right now?
Yes, I think during the drinks interval there would have been some input from the coaching staff as well, to the captain. So he'll probably have an idea when he should be bringing up the leg spinner on. Wonderful figures for the leg spinner. 8 overs, he's taken 2 for 21 in these. 2 overs if he bowls him tight, gets a wicket or 2. Things could change very quickly there.
India won't mind this. Just knocking the ball around, getting their 4-5 runs per over. That's what's required at this stage, without taking too many risks. So 5 runs in the over already. Back 4 in the over. 1 ball to go. It's 4 of the over, 165 for 4. Swings in the air and put down. Jafar Ali has put down a sitter. Well, could this be the final opportunity for Bangladesh?
Absolute collie on a hat-trick ball earlier in the game. But what a moment this is, with India under some pressure. KL Rahul going for the big shot in the deep, and that is as easy a chance as it comes to Jafar Ali.
What was KL Rahul doing?
That's 4. Loose delivery.
6 runs in the over with 2 balls to come still. That will certainly take the pressure off to a great extent. Not totally, but to a great extent.
A moment KL Rahul was ball watching. Hit it firmly, Shubman, but you can see there that KL Rahul thought he was making easy ground. He just peered over his left shoulder and then realised he might have been in trouble at the direct.
And him to do well now. Gets it. Unread number 8 for Shubman Gill. He's had to work hard in this innings. And it's been... 46 gone, 2. Oh, that's big to finish things off. Short ball, put into the crowd. So India finish off with a 6-wicket win and open their account in the Champions Trophy. They had to work hard through the middle, but they've got the first points on the board, and that will take a lot of pressure off with the Pakistan game coming up in a few days' time.